You kill me with this.
I had to show Simply something today, okay?
What'd you have to show him?
None yet.
None yet.
None yet.
And I gotta check this too. Did you make sure that the board was back to being straight?
Mm-hmm. She was messing with Blaze and I the other night, and we kind of had to show her who the boss was.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Always Steve in the house.
Alright, if you're here and you know the oil, don't blurt it out on live chat.
Yeah. Mama said don't blurt it out, so don't blurt it out.
Make it crooked.
See? Professor is my friend.
No, but Rebecca is mine. There are way more OCD people.
Bandana grandma.
Way too many OCD guys. Skunk oil. I'm feeling fantabulous.
I told her I could do that. Fantabulous. I told her I'll do the class. Just give me the notes. I'll do it. People will learn a lot. And she was like, no.
No. Not happening.
We're just not going to do it. It's not going to be done that way. It's just not happening.
Yep, I got your guess. Always.
So.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Listen to that sound. Listen to that sound. I think it's coming from Nebraska. It sounds like this. Ah! Oh, sorry, Mama. Hey, Sherry Cherry.
Hey, Sherry. Tara's here. Hey,
See,
Tara.
I was going to keep trying to go on with that song, but I couldn't think of anything that rhymes with cherry.
Oh.
So.
Give everybody a minute to...
Thank you, Dolphin Man. I've been working on it all day.
I feel like poo, but...
Should have stayed in the bed.
I probably should have stayed in bed.
We could have had a great class on this essential oil tonight.
How you figure?
Cuz.
You don't even know what it is.
Yes, I do.
You do? Did I tell you? I told you.
Yeah,
That's
you didn't
why.
tell me.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't tell me?
Okay.
Look. That does not equal dumb.
Yeah, it does. It says Marine. Love you, baby.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hey, Trudy. Grits and Gravy's here.
Grits and gravy. Grits and gravy. Well, I never got your email. I don't know if you sent it to the oils one.
No, I've got it.
See? See what I mean?
For what? For her donation or for her guest?
For the donation.
Well, what I explained to her earlier... No more clues. It was just 2. I was kind of slacking. No, At
least you made it a capital F.
The problem with Grits and Gravy is all of her emails were going to her junk box. So she emailed, and so did Rain.
I know. I marked Rain again as safe.
I don't know why.
So, I don't know.
Oh, I mailed you some cotton yarn today. Yay. You can never have too much.
Never have too much. Speaking of Rain, where's she at?
I don't know. Barry, Mary, Very, Larry, Terry, Barry, Cherry, Carrie, Dairy, Fairy, Carrie.
Everybody got a juke.
Oh, I bet.
What
They
link did
just
he
lost every other electronic device till we get another camera. Check the link I said. About the video, yes, I did. The one I told you about where he said that it backed up your conversation about leaf mold. You meanie.
How am I meaning? I said at least you put it as a capital F, Felicia.
Yes, it is something Jason will be able to drink.
At least I know what Skype to contact. So.
Yeah, I got it. Beth, I got your... Well, you know, because we've been talking back and forth.
Yep. Pretty much that's true, Bob.
Jason will always test it.
Pretty much. much.
Unless it says that it's toxic. Like, I wouldn't let him do eucalyptus.
And I so want to do eucalyptus, so if we ever do eucalyptus, I'm going to take a drop.
We already done it.
We did?
We're not doing eucalyptus again.
Because I was going to take a drop and just put it up my nose.
I don't know.
Just to see what would happen.
No, let's not go there.
I mean, because you can't eat it, but you're allowed to breathe it in. So if I was... I'd really breathe it in.
Yeah, no. Hey, Anita.
Anita, I wear aprons.
Lori, let's see if anybody else sent me anything. I'm checking. I know Anita was trying to guess. It's not my fault that I'm Skyping anyway. Rum.
Not my fault either.
Rum would be really good right about now. Teresa's another one. Mud pie girl. She's been trying too. I mean, I've had a couple that they keep sending me. They keep sending me guesses, and it's funny because when I look at their answers, I'm like, yeah, I could see where that would make sense, but no, that's not the right answer.
Oh, Rebecca, you just don't learn.
Let's do Clary's. No, don't do that.
See, she was picking on Blaze the other night. Blaze and I, we just jumped on insomnia because neither Blaze nor I could sleep. And she started picking on Blaze about his haircut. And I said, watch, but this is how we get her. And I went, Kook. And Blaze was like, no, that's going to bother me too. But then your son went to fix it, and this is what he done. Oh, it came off. But he slid it and just hung it on that corner like that. And she put, fix it now or I'm getting in the car and driving to Elberton.
She'd be here in about 2 hours.
Yep. So I thought that was pretty funny. Blaze made a good funny.
She lives in Georgia.
Yep. And then, because I was like, oh, you didn't know?
Okay. There
Hi,
she
Rain.
is.
There she is. I was
you know what? That happened to me. Like, nobody's getting notifications. That's weird.
I know, but it's okay. So.
That's okay if you can't stay long, Heidi. It's all right.
No, it's not okay.
Why?
Because she's breaking my heart.
Oh, well.
She's breaking my heart. She's doing that a lot lately.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Homestead Network is proud to bring to you the live stream champions of the world. I'm the big bear. She's the mama bear. And we are the big bear Homestead.
You scared me. God, you're really loud. Draw a line around it. Where's Kitty? I haven't seen Kitty.
Yeah. Kitty, Momity.
Where's the kitty at?
Where's the kitty cat?
Don't know.
So.
Oh, man, guys.
She usually comes in a little bit late because I remember she had something going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he got me too, Tara. I was not expecting that at all.
So Mike wants to come down and visit with us.
Oh, he does?
Yes. And
I just... Rebecca, you need to drive up here and share. That's not cool.
So,
Okay, anyway. Soccer fisted. I was ready for that one. I'm sorry, Sherry. Sherry said she's had an enormous headache. Hey.
Hey, Zena.
I hadn't seen her in a while.
Anyway, but
Tara said she wants to come too.
Oh, now she wants to come?
Mm-hmm.
Because before she's like, I'm not going because Mike says that he's going to make sure that we serve him beaver when he comes. And then Tara's like, she's not coming. And I was like, fine. I don't want you to come anyway. It's going to be like that. I want you here.
I mean, we're getting to a point now where we're going to start
Because if I don't start catching anything, Mike gonna be out of luck too. Because this rain is crazy. So before Mama gets started, let me tell y'all something. We might have a gator in our pond.
We don't. All you saw was a bunch of sticks that previously were sticking up out of the water, but now that it's rained like 40 days and 40 nights, we now have a pond again.
A pond. Sticks do not go like this and then not come up and then come up way over there.
She said, "Oh yeah, good luck getting him to eat that."
He will. He'll eat it.
Uh-huh.
Of course, he won't know he's eating it till after he ate it.
Hey, Farmer Meemaw.
Farmer Meemaw. All right, let's go. Well, you know what? We don't have anybody behind us, so we can take our time.
Yes.
Which is cool.
So, well, this is the one oil that I really don't need the extra time on. And I'm not sure if it's because there's a lot too. I don't know if it's that there's not as much to talk about, or if I just was not feeling like doing too much digging deep. It really, the thing is that this oil is not very heavily studied, so this may be one that I revisit.
Okay, did anybody get it right?
Yes.
Who got it right?
Always, New Times got it.
Mama is a Googling machine.
And the other one was, and she's in here, is Grits and Gravy.
Grits and Gravy got it?
Grits and Gravy Girl got it. And the funny thing is I told her it was divine intervention because I was trying to find somebody else's email, and so I was going through trying to find in junk mail because I was looking for the auction stuff. And I just happened to look at the junk mail, and up popped her email. And I was like, I never check the junk box because I always trust that the filters are working right. Mm-hmm. So I just happened to look on there, and I was like, oh, look at that. So anyway.
Mud Pie Girl, did you send us your address yet?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I got it from the pictures. So, okay.
Okay, so. Mama, what oil are we doing tonight?
And Grits and Gravy Girl, y'all tell us what oil are we doing?
What oil are we doing?
Alright, Zena, what we're doing with the oils now. Oh, okay. Well, they're about to tell you. But,
yeah, they're about to tell you now, so.
Check the missed comment. There it is.
There it is. Jason, come with me.
2MD. There's a creek behind the rent house. Come up. Cold up there. Oh, in Maryland, where they're going.
What are they going to Maryland for?
I guess that's where.
Is that where Bo is now?
I think. Oh. And Grits and Gravy lime. Okay, so the first one was you put the lime in the coconut
and give yourself a drink.
Right. So there's lime in the coconut. Right. Put the lime in the coconut. I know, because I couldn't get it out of my head. That's what I'm telling you. She and I are like kindred spirits.
See, Susan's always like, that has nothing to do with coconuts. It's a song.
You put the lime in the coconut. Mix them all together. The lime in the coconut. And then also, the pirate ship. Does anybody know what the pirate ship had to do with it? He's on the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. What does the pirate ship have to do with it? Because I had somebody who was like, it's coconut oil because it's a carrier oil because you have the ship, you know? And I was like, oh, that makes sense, but no, that's not what we're doing. That's a great idea. I think it's in everybody's head now. Let's just spend the next hour thinking, scurvy, there you go, Mama Cat. Awesome.
Arg.
So, yeah, they used to use lime oil, or not lime oil, but limes. They used to take limes, and then that was the other thing, is they call sailors limeys. So anyway, prevented scurvy. There you go. Okay. So,
so now is the time.
Let's get to the point where, okay, before we do this, Lime oil is safe to ingest if you have a trusted company and it's been marked as,
Was up Pine Meadows?
You're allowed to. And by looking at your bottle, if there's nutritional facts on it, you're capable of ingesting it. So it can be ingested, it can be used topically, and it can be used aromatically. So go ahead, sweetheart. Oh, what are you doing? Ugh.
Oh, that was a couple too many.
Yeah, I hope you pay for that one.
got a little too carried away on that one. Somebody got a Corona.
Yeah, lime is good in margaritas and mojitos.
Woo.
That just smells like a margarita in a bottle. Lime and spearmint together. Yeah, I bet that would be really good.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
See, you know how you take a Corona?
Uh-huh.
And you got the lime and you push the lime down on there and then you do the whoop whoop.
Uh-huh.
I want to go get some Corona now and put a couple of these in it. Because as soon as it hit me, I was like, I want a Corona now. See, that's my problem. See, I don't drink enough.
Well, see, the great thing with lime oil is you don't. So the problem with keeping limes in the house is that they can go bad, right?
Not in this house.
Well, with the lime oil, it doesn't have essentially doesn't have a shelf life. So, let's play good idea, bad idea.
That was good, Claire. That was good. Touche et pussycat.
So I like to
that was good.
I didn't buy lime oil right away because there wasn't some of the major applications that we use the oils for.
That got me
This doesn't have a lot of the stuff that we use it for. So I kind of put it on the back burner of things to get. Then I finally had decided that I would go ahead and jump in and get lime because lime's not extremely expensive. So I went and got the lime oil and I started using it to cook with. If anybody is following us on Instagram, I posted a recipe earlier, it was a couple days ago, which was a precursor hint. We did cilantro and lime chicken with black beans and rice. And so anyway, you can cook with it, and it's really good with cooking because just like how people use, we used to use lemon juice in our avocado dip to keep the avocados from turning.
You know what, Claire? Do you want a sample? Because that was a good funny. If you want a sample, Claire, I'll send you a sample.
She's probably got lime at her house.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet.
She probably do.
So anyway, I started swapping it up between lemon and lime oil in my avocado dip, and I absolutely love it because it gives it a little bit more, a richer taste. So we started using lemon and lime oil for those.
Especially if they don't read the manual.
So, okay. So very first thing, like I said before, you can use it aromatically, topically, or ingest it. You do not need to dilute this oil, but still do a safe, patch test. Make sure that you don't have any kind of reaction to it. The other thing is because it's a citrus, and because it has been cold pressed for the extraction,
I just thought of something.
What?
Every time I have a lot of citrus, don't I usually get those blisters when I eat a lot of oranges and grapefruit?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. You'll be okay. The only thing.
This area is gonna be one big blister.
The one thing about the citrus oils, if they've been cold pressed, is that they can be what they call phototoxic. And phototoxic meaning that you shouldn't be out in direct sunlight for at least 5 to 6, some places even say 12 hours. So, you know, you just kind of have to be careful about it. Okay, Susan.
Of your oils?
Oils.
That doesn't say oils.
Yeah, I know.
That says OOLS.
Yeah.
Sherry.
Claire, do a patch test to make sure you don't have a reaction to it. Meanwhile, Jason chugs it.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, that's funny. But Dana Grandma said, Sherry, not meaning too much information, meaning the name of the plant initials.
I don't understand that.
Well, I think she put that her husband was at a nuclear plant, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and so, right.
Oh, okay.
All right, good night, Zena. Have a good night.
Zena. I got it. No,
Okay.
Sherry, you're the only one, darling, as far as I know. And if she's up there at the PA border, maybe I can go up there one weekend and
You gotta
do a little trapping.
the truck running. We've got one vehicle right now. Joe's in the house. What?
Cockeyed Homestead, welcome back from the dead.
No, she was in the other night.
I ain't see her.
Yeah.
Hey, Susan, you know I gotta give you a hard time a time as you give me in the chat box, on Facebook, emails.
Yeah, we, everybody, I want to say something real quick. We got a ton of emails, messages, phone calls, everybody checking on us to make sure we were okay. And that was really, really awesome. So I really appreciate everybody checking in on us yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think the storm, it brought us plenty of rain, not as much wind, so we were pretty lucky with that. But I know Blaze walked the fence perimeter last night and then walked it again this morning.
And walked it again this afternoon because we still have a lot of good wind gusts coming up.
So.
But yeah, Dolphin Man, me and Pine Meadows, we talk a lot. Well, we
Focus, Jason, one thing at a time.
But
okay, so she's funny. Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. Didn't hear my alarm clock. How's everyone? Good to see you, Haas. Alright.
Just show up when you want to, Hoss. It's okay.
So, like I said, as far as I know, I couldn't find any contraindications with this oil. But I'll say, like I've said before, if there's something that this does to elevate or lower a level, make sure that if you're taking a medication for that particular thing that you don't double up and do the oil as well. Is basically what I'm going to say. Again, it's extracted.
Yeah, because Suburban she's in Georgia too.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Could you imagine if the tornadoes and stuff got close to her house and her trees all started doing this?
Who?
Suburban.
Oh, she'd have a fit. She'd go out there and try and push them all back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't want the cow to try and get away again. Look, I think I have figured it out, y'all. I think every 3.5 weeks, our youngest heifer, I think she goes into heat, and then the donkey tries to chase her around. Because we've watched the donkey chase Daisy when she's in heat. And I think he chases her around, and she just jumps the fence to get away from him.
So we got a donkey for sale.
So, and she doesn't get out unless the fence is down. I mean, obviously, but the fence has been, the last couple of times, there's literally been an area where a fence was down because of storms. So
storms and wild hogs. I gotta
hogs, go. Yeah.
Look, speaking of that, Dolphin Man, Suburban, Cockeyed, some of you other folks that are kind of close to me, if y'all need pork, let me know, because I'm going to start dropping some of these wild pigs, and we're not going to have the freezer space for it, so it would be maybe y'all come down, hang out, help me process a couple of them, and take some pork home with y'all.
Okay, first of all, Claire, he's not a bull, he's a steer. And second of all, he's not mean.
He's kind of missing some parts, Claire.
Yeah, he's just frustrated. Wow, BC Truck said had a big tornado touchdown in the town just north of me, ripped up some mobile homes. All right, so the oil we're talking about is lime. All right, so let's get started. Try not to get too sidetracked because it's already 9:30 and the mama wants to go to bed. So, all right, so it's extracted through cold press. It's not steam distilled. I did read in a couple different places that if it's been steam distilled, then it's not phototoxic, but I don't know how that works.
What's phototoxic?
Phototoxic is where you have to be careful to go out into direct sunlight after you've used it.
Oh, that's right, because it'll burn you.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, lemongrass did that to me. I didn't know any better, and I used lemongrass on my arm for my elbow, and I ended up with a sunburn. So okay.
Really, Phil?
What? Yes, you do know, because what's his name? Russ used to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Newbie homesteader here. You're so not a newbie homesteader. You just don't know anything about that cow. Well, no, let me change that. He didn't know anything about you. That's what it was. How close do we need to be? Just come up.
However close you want to be. I mean, you want to drive 6 hours, and that's close enough for you. Go for it!
Okay. So originally lime was started off growing in Asia. Now it grows in basically any warm country, like in Italy, the West Indies, and obviously in the Americas. The trees grow up to like 15 feet. It can get a little bit taller, but roughly about 15 feet. Mm-hmm.
Yep. A lime tree.
And here, I was going to put this clue in Instagram, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it without completely misleading everybody. But lime is an evergreen. It is an evergreen tree. Yep. I checked. Lime is an evergreen. So it's kind of like how our camellias are, where it keeps leaves all year round. Yep. So
I'm gonna have to look that one up in my
I thought that was pretty cool.
I might have to call the old.
For real, it is. Like, really? Anyway.
I don't remember lime ever being classified in the evergreen section.
It is
at school.
It is.
I could be wrong.
But anyway,
I've been wrong before.
So back to lemon's also an evergreen too. Okay, so going on to history.
Hey Henry. Hey Daniel, you're in here. Back me up. Is a lime an evergreen? Lime and a lemon? Lemon and a lime? Lime and a lemon? Lemon and a lime? Lime and a lemon? Lemon and a lime?
You do know I use a headset, right?
So what's that mean?
Your loud voice.
I'm sorry.
Put the lime in the coconut.
I mean, I'm just talking normal. It's not like I'm going, hey, what's up?
Stop.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's an evergreen, not a conifer. See? My lime still has leaves on it now. Oh, you guys are still doing broth. Woo.
It's okay, Krista. Just, you owe us 25 push-ups for being tardy. 25. Knock them out. Okay. Claire, make sure she knocks them all out.
So basically, suck it up, Jason. It is. Said Siegel's going to put me in a coconut.
And it did.
Well, now that we're talking...
hit in the neck with a hacky sack.
Now that we're talking... our camellias are just starting to come up. So we will be, but they haven't... Okay. Gotta focus. Stop. Okay.
Must focus power.
Traditionally, they were used in Chinese and Ayurvedic practices to do qi, like basically your aura. They used it to clean or cleanse. So a lot of like yoga studios and stuff, lime is one of those that helps with that.
Alabama Homestead. Hey, Anna.
Okay.
Anna banana shortcake.
So.
I love you too, Sherry.
It was introduced to Europe.
I get excited.
Are you done?
Well, I'm just waiting for Go for Green. I mean, he finally answered me. I guess he had to look up how to spell we or something. I don't know. We don't grow them yet. But here, I'm sure. Sure what? That they are evergreens or they're not evergreens? Even if we're wrong, Daniel, this is the time you have my back. Just saying.
Okay. They were introduced to Europe by the Moors and then spread slowly into the Americas. Ancient British sailors and pirates used the lemons and limes to prevent and treat scurvy because they have such a high level of vitamin C. And you guys were talking about, and they used to use the lime, they used to use ships to transport limes, and they called them lime juicers. The leaves also were traditionally used way back, like way back, used for treating poisonous bites and swelling. So they used to use them as a poultice. So the actual leaves of the lime.
So we could, if we got a lime tree, then every time you got stung by a honeybee, you could chew up a leaf and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Properties as far as this oil goes, it's got quite a few properties. Anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antioxidant, antibacterial, tonic, detoxifier, disinfectant, diuretic, and restorative. So with all those properties in mind, we'll talk about the body systems and how those properties relate to each body system. First one would be the brain. Why is somebody trying to reach me on Facebook?
Who?
Oh.
EMP.
Whatever.
Whatevs. So can you have, let's just like how you got mini lemon trees, we could get a mini lime tree.
Oh, I'm sure you probably could.
We need it. Daniel, can we get a mini lime tree? Can you hook us up?
Okay. So as far as the brain goes, it's supposed to help with focus, which obviously is not working right now, and concentration. It also helps with lack of memory, poor sense of time, exhaustion, depression, even heat exhaustion. So,
Gypsy cold tea helps with the crud, honey.
Yeah. And then cardiovascular, as far as the heart goes, this is a detoxifier, so it helps to clean out the blood, which also will help with blood pressure, whether it's low blood pressure or high blood pressure.
Do you know what Gypsy cold tea is?
No, but I'll figure it out.
No. Laura, could you help us out and give us the recipe?
As far as the digestive tract goes, this is good for your gallbladder and gallstones, again, because of the detoxifying properties. It's also good because of the diuretic properties. It's also good for that as well. It can help with jaundice, again, because of it being a diuretic and a detoxifier. It's good for overall digestion, and it's really good as an appetite stimulant. So that's why you'll see lime a lot of times in restaurants used as a garnish to encourage people to eat more.
Really?
Yeah. So like especially like you see in Mexican restaurants, they'll have like a slice of lime, they'll fold it off on the side, or like in a lot of the nicer restaurants where you pay like $45 for like this little bit of food, they'll have like garnishes on the side. Anyway, we have a Meyer. I thought it was a Meyer lemon. I guess they make a Meyer lime tree too. I don't know. Okay. Next one is the immune system. So this is a pretty big deal. With lime is really good for the immune system. It is an immunostimulant. It helps to kill bacteria, cold and flu. It's also good for cold sores, or herpes simplex, whatever they call it.
Why are you pointing at me when you say that?
Well, you were saying cold sores around your mouth, the blisters and stuff.
What you trying to say?
It's antiseptic, antioxidant, so it gets rid of free radicals in your blood. It's a detoxifier. It's good for it's good for chicken pox. And overall, the reason why this is a good oil for your immune system is because it helps promote leukocyte production, which is your white blood cells. So it helps to build up your white blood cell count. Key lime, mini trees. Lime died. Alright. So here's my funky word that I like to talk about.
School word alert. School word alert.
Integumentary.
Yes, spell that one.
Integumentary? I don't know. Anyway, we always talk about this every time. So, okay, that's like your hair, skin, nails. So, for your hair, yeah, if you've ever had chickenpox, you've had, yeah. I decided it would be a good idea to drink a tablespoon of lemon juice once. Yeah, you can. A lot of people will take lime. The question was, do you just drink it right down? You can put it in water. You can put it in your food. You can,
There's sometimes I put it in my tea.
In your tea, yeah. It's pretty good to go in tea. Will it take down red blood cell count? I don't think so. Yeah, I know how it's spelled. It's how it's pronounced. Integumentary. Or integumentary. That's wind.
I know, that's really kicking.
Yeah. So, there's Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer's been here like forever.
Okay, I didn't see that before. Okay, so for your hair.
There's my sugar mama.
So as far as your integumentary system, for your hair, it will help if you have dull, flat hair, it's not shiny and you want it to be shiny. Lime oil actually helps with that. Put it in your shampoo.
Now, the $1 million question: will it help hair grow?
No.
Sorry, Josh.
But the other thing to keep in mind with this one,
him and Wayne are out of luck.
Because it's phototoxic, you have to be careful with this because it will lighten the color of your hair too. So you know how girls used to take the lemon juice and spray it in their hair to make their hair.
So I could go blonde?
Like no. So anyway, you can use it in your shampoo. You just gotta be careful because it will lighten the color of your hair a little bit.
So it wouldn't take me blonde?
It will also help with lice. If you have lice treatment that you have to do, if you take lime and melaleuca, put them together with a carrier oil, it works pretty good for lice. As far as nails go, I saw somebody say, I think Susan was saying that it'll kill your cuticles, but it actually will strengthen what?
Steve is daring me.
Oh.
Good night, shortcake. Love you.
It will also it'll strengthen your nails. Like if your nails are weak, you could take it and put it on there with a little bit of coconut oil, and that'll help strengthen weak nails. They said you'd have orange hair, Jason. Shh, Mama Cat. Anyway. Now, as far as skin goes, I did tell y'all this has tonic properties. So it helps with aging skin, sagging skin, cellulite. Also, dull skin, like if your skin's just flat, and it's the same thing as with the hair. If you put it in with a lotion, it works good with that.
How can your skin be flat?
Like if you're just, it's hard to explain. Okay, as far as mood and behavior go, this helps with anxiety. It also helps the Susan, I don't think that's true. It'll eat the skin off your fingers, because he's had it on his hands the whole time we've been here and it doesn't burn. So, but anyway,
Let's go.
As far as mood and behavior, it helps with anxiety. It helps with apathy, hopelessness, melancholy, powerlessness, and rejection. So, and now this one is one that I liked to hear. The muscular system. Having to do with the muscular system, this is good for pre and post workouts. So it's good because it will prep your muscles for working out, but then it also helps with workout recovery because it's anti-inflammatory, but it's also antispasmodic. So you're not gonna, you're not gonna spasm and stuff after you finish working out if you apply it after a workout. Now, respiratory, and this is where I need to probably take this. It's good for bronchitis, general congestion, stuffy nose, dry throat, and I am actually going to gargle before I go to bed with it. It's good for bronchitis, general congestion, stuffy nose, dry throat, sore throat, laryngitis, the whole thing. And Sherry's right. Lime, lemon, and orange oils are great for the winter blues. And by winter blues, meaning, those times where you're just kind of like, ugh, because of the winter time. These are very uplifting oils. So this is a nice one to diffuse with something like a mint or a clary sage or something like that. Okay. And then the last one really is just the urinary systems. It's a detoxifier and a diuretic. It's pretty self-explanatory. So like like we had said before, your gallbladder, your liver, all of those different things working together, that's where you get where it's good for your urinary. Oh, look who's here.
Who?
Full spectrum. Seems we have some good things to talk about. Oh, what is he talking about? Oh, okay.
It's a secret.
Anyway.
It's a secret from Full Spectrum Survive.
I diffuse orange in my house with peppermint. Yeah, see, that's good. Best way to use pre or post workout is with a little bit of a carrier oil. Rub it on the muscles that you're working. So if you're doing, let's just say you're doing your calves that day, you would go ahead and put a little bit on your calf muscles before you get started, and then after your workout, do the same thing again. You can also use this lime oil in a bath, like with Epsom salts. Put some Epsom salts and then mix some lime oil in there and then put it in your bathtub.
I thought I had some more of those breathe cough drops.
You probably do, but
I don't know. The girls ate them like stinking.
Well,
candy.
they work really well. If you guys have never tried those things are fantastic. I just wanted to get through this, get it done, and then get in the bed. I just was not feeling the greatest, but I still wanted to get it done so that you guys get a kind of an overview. Oh, another thing that I missed is it's also good for fever. And this is one that, like, literally as soon as we get off, I'm going to use it to see just how effective it is. There's one right there.
There you go. Take it.
See just how effective it actually is, and I'll get back to you guys and let you know.
Take it now.
Claire, Breathe makes, doTERRA makes cough drops, and they also do a vapor stick that works really well too. Hey Robin, I had a piece come to my attention on the role of gut flora and its complementary usage in another form of healing. Do you have any oils that complement a good gut bacteria?
You'll have to get back to him on that one.
Yeah, I kind of need to, because that's going to be about absorption and all kinds of stuff. I'll have to look that up.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphin Man, put some in tea. How much in a cup? Start with a drop. See what it does for you. And go from there. I would say, and I was going to get to that, Sherry. It's just start with a drop and go from there. Kathleen asked how many drops in the bathtub. A couple, 2, 3 drops. Start off with that.
Later, Hoss.
Go from there. The other things that it's good for is, like she was saying, the lemon and lime and orange are really good for furniture. You can use them with like as a furniture oil. Like what we do is we use some of our beeswax and just a touch of the beeswax, and then like a coconut oil, and then we put either lemon, lime, or grapefruit or orange, any of those, and you can make a really good polish out of that. The other thing that it's good is it's good for grease removal, like to get rid of grease or like sticky stuff. Like I've said before,
like
if
pine
you buy
tar.
Yeah, tar, or if you buy something that's got a sticker on it and then you can't get the sticker off, you get that pesky. Well, you could take that oil and do that too. You can use olive oil. That's another one. Let's see. Suburban saying ginger would be good. Ginger's good overall for stomach, but what he's asking is to promote good gut flora.
Like what you get from kombucha
right.
or
any kind of probiotics.
Coleslaw.
So
any fermented food.
Yeah, fermentation is usually a really good. That's the best way that I know. Kefir. All of those fermented foods and drinks and stuff are usually the best way to introduce good flora. But to support that, I'll have to look more into that as well. Okay, so I'll give you all a few minutes. Does anybody have any questions? No, Suburban, Rebecca, that's still a good suggestion as far as for stomach. Ginger is really good. But I think what he's asking about is a little bit more about like on the probiotic type of, like yogurt, that kind of stuff. Right. Alright, anybody have any questions?
Full spectrum. You guys want to Skype after this?
Yeah, sauerkraut, not coleslaw.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I meant.
You're welcome, Dave. Anytime.
Do you hear that ringing? Or is it my ears again?
No. I hear it. I think it's the little fridge.
Ah, yeah.
You got that compressor working now.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
What's the new calming blend? That's, are you talking about, it's the same stuff, they've just tweaked it a little bit.
Okay.
They've put it in a pill form now. That's supposed to be help with sleeping. And I think Teresa came on earlier and said that it was helping her tremendously. Helping her to sleep better. Yeah, she was telling me about that. She made a tincture that seems to be doing good. Still getting used to the roosters waking me at 4 a.m.
Quiet +1. Well, thank you for coming. I hope you subbed and I hope to see you again.
Boost gut bacteria. Peppermint, lavender, frankincense, cumin, and thyme. Thank you, Susan.
Okay,
that.
So Grits and Gravy get a free sample.
Mm-hmm.
Mama gets a free sample.
Mm-hmm.
Claire.
She says she has some.
Claire, pick somebody that gets a free sample. Since you've already got some, pick somebody else that gets one.
Question, people are sick of meat in the store. How can we find farmer's meat?
That is a very good question, Dolphin Man. Dolphin Man, you're close enough to me, brother. You just need to come here. You and I can work out a deal.
Yeah, you're not far enough that it wouldn't be a big
far
deal.
enough that it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But you really just gotta start using social media in your area to find where some grass-fed beef and chickens and pork, if you eat pork, where it's being raised at. Check farmers markets, start listening and talking, and you just kind of gotta get yourself out there. USA Kiwi. So USA Kiwi gets a bottle, sample bottle. So, what's up, just me? So,
alright, so I'm a little bit behind on sending out samples because I had to get new bottles, but they finally came in, so I'll be sending those out hopefully this week.
And we are behind. We had so much issues last week with YouTube and Premiere not letting us export our videos, that we've got a couple of box openings that we've got to catch up on. Matter of fact, we got 3. We missed last week's vlog, so this week's vlog is going to cover basically 2 weeks. And I'm not even going to try to make up the preparedness video at all. We're just going to keep on rolling. Keep on keeping on. But speaking of that series, are you guys getting anything out of that one, or is that something that, do I need to go into more depth? Do I just need to kick it to the wayside and bring something else in, or what? Because I mean, I know a lot of people are starting to kick that back up again. So
auction is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nicole will probably have the stuff up on that website tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. I know she got called into work, so. But remember, we're going to talk about the stuff before we just start bidding on it, so we'll have plenty of time. No big deal. I think I already answered that, Susan. I think.
Yeah, and Sherry's right, Mama Cat. The frankincense is good. Rosemary is another one that you can do. Ginger. What website? She's got a blog somewhere.
Oh, is it a blog? It's something. So, Eastern Standard Time.
My wife compliments the beard as it grows.
My beard? Okay.
I love the series.
I'm probably, because Sticky over here, she's probably going to ditch out when we end here. She's going to go off to bed. I'm probably going to wait about 15, 20 minutes And then I might come on again a little bit for impromptu insomnia platoon. You guys be interested in something like that? Because, I mean, I know there's nobody on after us anymore, so...
And he's trying to stay away from me so he doesn't get sick.
Rick, no, I haven't even, with all the storms, it's been the ground's been too wet that I can't anchor it, so... Alright, so after we end this one here in 5 minutes, y'all give me, like I said, I gotta give it a good 15, 20 minutes.
So it doesn't link up.
So they don't link together. So we'll do an impromptu insomnia platoon.
That's perfect. You got somewhere to come to then, Mama Cat.
What I miss?
She said, my kids ditched me and my husband's at work. I need folks to talk to.
Yep.
Breakaway said, I can't sleep. I'd like to pick your mind and I can't sleep.
Okay. What you want to pick my mind about?
Yep, bathroom break. That's about right.
About right, yep. And we might even get on to the old whiteboard again like we have been the last couple of nights.
And I've seen a couple of people, SNS on Deep South said he ate one.
I don't know who SNS is.
I don't know. I saw your son play. He goes, yeah, he's pretty good.
Krista says, feel better, Robin.
I will soon. What happened to the city girl? She's stopping being a city girl and she's starting to actually do the stuff she's learning. So she needs the time to be able to do that. She needs to do the time to do that. And she will... I know I talked to her a lot on Skype trying to help her get her raised beds and stuff set up. Mm-hmm. All right, Susan, we'll get it. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and head off to bed.
Oh, you're such a loser. You're leaving 4 minutes early. Suck it up.
What I was going to say is my moderators haven't, I've seen it a couple of times, but if you have any questions or you want to order anything, you can reach me at bigbearfarmsoils@hotmail.com.
Let's
all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Who are you talking about, Jason?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
By the way, I really did like Blaze's hair. Yeah, his hair does look pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Now I want popcorn, Dolphin Man.
Thanks, Sherry.
And see, it has to get better. Somebody got to make me a sandwich.
No. You gotta go make
I actually didn't get hit. You know she's sick.
You gotta go make that money. There it is. Alright. Good night, y'all.
Love you.
Face your hat. You know you have to.
You do that on purpose.
Yep, I sure do.
You do that on purpose.
It is warm out here. I'm turning it.
You're the one who turned the heater on.
I did because it was cold in here. But of course I'm cold. Let's wait.
I know, for real, right?
What?
Brad from Full Spectrum says, I need to quarantine you. Look, I've been sleeping in the schoolhouse, so I didn't catch the crud. And then what she do? She lets the girls come in there to sleep with them, and now Carol Ann is sick.
Carol Ann's not sick. She's just sympathy sick.
Oh, she's sympathy sick.
Oh.
Is there even such a thing? But... And then they took my mattresses out of here, so I gotta sleep in the house tonight. I mean, what kind of stuff is that? How messed up is that? But, alright y'all, give me about 20 minutes and we'll be back for insomnia. See you guys shortly.